Back in 2016, I left a job that paid me $500,000 a year. Why? Am I crazy? I realized that money by itself wasn't making me happy, but the job was making me miserable. So the question is, does money make you happy? I mean, it seems like a stupid question, doesn't it? Of course money makes you happy. We're constantly surrounded by images of the rich and the famous. But is that real? Is that real happiness? We've all had dreams and fantasies about winning the lottery. What would you do? Where would you go? What would you buy? A new house? A new car? A Lamborghini maybe? Where would you go? Holidays to France, Barbados, Australia. But is it really going to make you happy? That's the question. So what does the research and the science say? Money makes you more happy up to a threshold, and that threshold is a lot lower than what you would think. Up to $75,000 or £50,000, money will make you happier. But beyond that, it makes very little difference. And that was my experience. Now I remember my first big pay increase back in 2004 from $24,000 to $35,000. I felt like I was so rich. Now money was never my aim, but the next few pay increases definitely made me happier because it gave me security, it gave me freedom, and it gave me a better quality of life. Money made me happier, and then it stopped making me happier. So what happened? Fast forward 10 years, and I was earning $500,000 a year, but I was the unhappiest I'd ever been in work. I was being paid $500,000 a year, but I was leaving the house at 6:45 every morning and getting home at 8. And for the first year of my daughter's life, I didn't really see her. I was paid $500,000 a year, but I had less autonomy in my job than I'd ever had before. I was just constantly producing reports to feed the beast. I had more money than I'd ever had. So I looked around at what people were spending their money on. Nice holidays, nice clothes, nice cars. So that's what I started to spend my money on. And yet I realized as I did that it wasn't making me happy. And even more strangely, the more I did it, the more I began to realize there was always somebody with a more expensive suit or a better car or a more expensive watch or a more expensive suite in a hotel. Weirdly, I started to feel less rich than I had done earlier in my career. I realized that what made me happy was doing work where I had autonomy, doing work that enabled me to be creative and to express myself, and doing work that I believed in. And alongside that, spending time with my family. When money helped me do those things, it made me happier. But when it prevented me from doing those things and it became an aim in itself, then it made me less happy. And it was time to quit. So my answer is that money is not good or bad. It's just a tool. It's how you use money and respond to it that's the most important thing. Don't stay in a job that you're miserable in just because you want more money. Stay true to yourself and the things that make you truly happy. Don't sacrifice them because you buy into society's narrative of what is going to bring you happiness and success.